We're taking a deeper look at what state control over New Orleans finances might look like.
As city officials are working to resolve a $160 million budget deficit, Attorney General Liz Murrill says the state does have the authority to take over municipalities' finances. Winston Reed joining us now in studio to break down exactly what state control would look like. That is, Winston, if the AG ever did decide to request a takeover.
Yeah. Well, the key word is if. That is, if the AG does ever decide to take over. However, she never confirmed that she plans to seek control over New Orleans' finances. However, while discussing the city's budget crisis during an interview with Axios, Attorney General Liz Murrill said her office has some authority to kind of impose a fiscal administration on municipalities that can't manage their financial affairs. We've seen a blueprint of this imposed fiscal administration over in Bogalusa after a judge granted the state's request to place the city of Bogalusa under fiscal administration. Earlier this year, a fiscal administrator was appointed to manage the city's budget, day-to-day operations, and projects. But New Orleans is a different beast. The population here is much larger, and there are more government workers and city departments. Also, there's a distinction with how the two cities reached a financial crisis.
Every situation is different. In Bogalusa, we have to explore why they have a deficit, and that was due to a $5 million shortfall, as well as some bookkeeping and accounting errors and misapplication of funds. In this situation in New Orleans, it was due to unexpected expenses due to events beyond our control. The terrorist attack, January the 1st, as well as the snowstorm. And there was some overestimations made for events that did not happen.
For now, city officials have taken steps to at least temporarily fix some of the city's financial woes. City Council unanimously approved to request a $125 million bond to cover payroll for government workers for the rest of the year. So we haven't reached that level of crisis yet here in New Orleans.
I know that you said that there's a possibility that she can take over this. She hasn't requested it yet, but would she be able to just kind of come in and take over the city's finances, or is there some legal steps that you need to take in the process?
She would have to take some legal steps that would conclude with getting approval from a district court. She would have to get a state committee to review the finances, and she will also have to make sure that the municipality that is in question meets the criteria of a municipality that's under financial instability. So a lot of steps have to be taken before she does get approval from a district court in that instance.
Yeah, a lot of people have questions regarding what's going to happen next and what can the state do in this situation.
Absolutely.
All right, Winston, thank you so much.